And then it was the worst part. As I folded, I saw her walk off to her plane, bro. She went to Texas and I never saw her again. Hello.
My Louboutins news on my bottoms, they is redder. No, I'm not on ride, but I'm all up on my cheddar. Hello. Every friend was always say that I made her my header. She sippin' my
He needs some milk.
Never call my phone, you know I got a debtor. But I like that girl so much, I wish I never met her.
Yeah. What's good, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? It's Rated G TV back again with another video today. So today we are going to be doing a story time. This is my first story time on the channel. So you already read the title. You already know what the story time is. This was like back when I was in like middle school. Like I'm talking about, I was a little jit. You feel me? I was this like 11, 12-ish. It's like I had one. I'm gonna just tell the story. For some of y'all that don't know, I was born here in America. Like I spent like middle school here in Atlanta, well, Metro Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I went to Centerville Elementary School, and then after that, my parents was like, you know what? You need to learn your culture, where you come from. So they sent me back to Nigeria. I went on the plane to Nigeria. I was a fat kid, bro. I was one big, some Oompa Loompa kid. Like, you know them kids that was eating way too much. And like, bruh, kids, like my aunt used to play with me too much. She used to tell me that if I go out in the sun, that I was gonna blow up from all the times I was eating, bro. When I tell you she made me scared of the sun, like I was afraid to walk outside. Like as a kid, like you believe everything that's being told to you. Like, no matter what it is, bro, if they tell you something, you gonna believe that. There was no logic in it. There was like no type of logic in what she was saying whatsoever. But because I was like a little 9-8-year-old, I believed her. So get back to the story. So I was one of them big plumpy kids, bro. Sorry, it's hot in my room, bro. I don't know why. But I went to Nigeria for middle school. I got there when I was like 11 years old. If y'all don't know, school in Nigeria starts in like September. So I went to Shallow Middle School for like 1 month. And then after that 1 month, my parents was like, oh yeah, I'm finna take you to Nigeria to start 6th grade. And I was this big plumpy kid amongst all these skinny, I'm talking skinny, bro. A stick, a stick. Like I'm talking about, these folks was skinny, bro. Like you would barely see anybody my size. That. But from time to time, my parents would like, they'll ship me back. You feel me? They would like bring me back to America and stuff like that on holidays, and sometimes I stayed there on holidays. So there was like, was this my first holiday coming back? I think it was my first holiday coming back. This was either the first or second crunch. I can't remember, but I remember this one first because, bro, I still remember when I was in elementary school and I asked my sister, I was like, bruh, how do you get girls? And she was putting me through the rundown, you feel me, like in elementary school. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, I never really liked somebody like that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Nigeria, I'm in a new school, I'm in a new country, I'm in a new continent, bruh. And I'm like, bruh, I don't know nobody down here, bruh. I ain't never sauced up nobody since I came yet. So let me tell you what happened. So this is one of the times my parents was flying me back. So they flew me back. I think I used Delta Airlines, and at that time I was still young, so I was an unaccompanied minor. So when you're an unaccompanied minor, you gotta pay a little extra in order for you to, in order for you to fly, because you need to be like accompanied by a whole bunch of people and stuff like that. It's just like a security measure, so they can make sure that you know what exit you're going to and stuff like that, which I really needed to know too as a kid, because I didn't know nothing. Bro, I wasn't paying attention. Like when I was at that age, bro, whoever was the adult with me, I stared at you and my feet moved. Like that's all I knew. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was happening, bro. I was just walking. And I was having the time of my life. Let me tell you, boy. Like I used to stop in France. I used to stop in Germany, bro. I would just stay there and just look around, think, God, I had somebody to watch after me, or else your boy would not be here, bro. I would have been somewhere in Germany fending for my life right now, bro. Somewhere in France, like in Paris, like somewhere, bro. So I remember this was when I was flying back here. That's when it happened. So I'm flying back here, and I get on the airplane, you know what I'm saying? And when did this happen? So yeah, I'm flying on the airplane and whatnot. So usually when I'm unaccompanied minor, I'm by myself. You feel me? So I'm just like, this is just me and the person. You feel me? And we just walking, and you know what I'm saying, they're watching after me. You know what I'm saying? I'm special. You feel me? I'm special. You know, all these people walking around me can't touch me. You feel me? Like, if you touch me, bro, I got big dog gonna take care of that. You feel me? So like, I'm by myself. You feel me? Like, can't nobody touch me. You feel me, bro? I can walk up to you, kick your leg, and run away. Don't touch the kid. I was yeah. But this one time, either the first or second time that I was coming back home. I think it was the first. But when I was leaving, I was still unaccompanied minor, so I was still by myself. I'm coming back home, and you know what I'm saying, I'm getting ready to be by myself. I'm holding my little luggage and whatever. Like, I'm coming up to be you know what I'm saying, unaccompanied minor. You know what I'm saying, I'm the kid. You know what I'm saying, I'm not a kid, I'm the kid, because I'm unaccompanied minor. None of y'all touch me. I'm being accompanied, I'm being shown around, I'm giving free snacks, sodas, candy, all of that, bro. I was living life. So you know what I'm saying, I'm living my life. You know what I'm saying, when you in paradise, you start noticing everything good around you, everything that seems kind of sweet. So I look to the side, and I see something that's kind of sweet. I'm a like 11, 12-year-old kid, and I'm just like, who that? You feel me? Like, I'm just scoping out the area, just eating my candy, drinking my soda, and I'm just like, who's you? Like, but no cap, I wasn't even that bold at that time, like, with females. So I was just like, I was looking, I was like, bro, she's really cute. Like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Like, that's how I was going in my head, like, with that little high-pitched voice, childish. No. I wasn't even looking, bro. I'm getting this all wrong. I wasn't even looking, bro. I wasn't even like there yet. It was when we got onto the plane. That's what happened. We got onto the plane. So they bring me onto the plane after enjoying my wonderful paradise. They bring me onto the plane and they sit me down. And I look to the side of me. Who's you? Like, I'm like this whole nother kid. Like, I know she has to be unaccompanied minor because she's my age. She is my age. Like, there's no other way that you are here by yourself. No parents. So I know she's an unaccompanied minor. So I know she is my age and she's right next to me. So I'm just like, who is this? So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give myself a little kick. I'm like, bro, if you don't say something, bro. So I'm like, I start saying, I'm like, hey, I'm like, hi, what's up? What's your name? She tells me, I forgot her name, bro. But I was like, hi, I'm Gospel. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking. Oh yeah, where you going to? She's like, oh, I'm going to Texas. I'm like, damn. I'm like, fuck. I'm going to Atlanta. And I'm going to Georgia. That's where I live. In my head, I'm just like, I'm bored. Cause I first, like, that wasn't even the first question that I asked. Cause at first we were just talking. And may I remind you, this was a joint flight. So we were going from the airplane in Lagos to France, and then we were going to wherever we were going to in America. So I had like the plane with her, drop in France, and she was gonna be gone. I mean, like, she was going to be gone. So I'm just like, bruh. Cause after having a good conversation, I was just like, bruh. Like, I had to soak that in, like, and like I already had a bro. Bro, clown me all you want, bro, but I'm a kid, bro. I'm having a crush at first sight. I don't care what you say. I'm having a crush at first sight, cause I'm like, bro, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta drop my mark. You feel me? I gotta claim my territory a little bit. So we on the plane, and you know what I'm saying? She gets a little. She wants to fall. She's starting to fall asleep. You feel me? So we both have our two separate sides. So I'm over here, you know what I'm saying, I'm watching my little TV, you feel me, and watching my movies, cause that's one thing I miss about them planes, bro. Bro, being able to watch movies, I wasn't watching while I was at home. Like, I was just like, bro. So I'm watching my movie, yada yada yada. We in the plane. It comes to a certain time, and shorty started falling asleep. So I look over. I remember when my sister told me about being like a gentleman and stuff. So I take a pillow, because you know when you get on the plane, like it comes with a pillow, comes with a blanket, all that stuff, especially when you're on a company minor. So I took the pillow, because it's international flight now, remind you. So I'm taking the pillow, I pick up her head a little bit, I put the pillow behind her head, and I take out her blanket and I put it around her more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just adjusting stuff on for her, and then I turn off her movie for her. You feel me? Like I was just being a gentleman. You feel me? Like you can't judge that. You know what I'm saying? I was just being a little gentleman. You feel me? I think I remember her waking up or saying something in her sleep like "thank you" or something. Because I remember having some type of satisfaction that I did that. Like, so she's sleeping, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, yeah. I look at her, she comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I did that. You feel me? Like, I did that. That was me. All me. So after that, we drop in France. And when we drop in France, that's when my mom was like, I'm like, bro, I'm finna lose shorty, bro. She's about to be gone, bro. She's about to be gone. So like the entire time we in France, bro, I'm just staring, bro. Wherever she goes to, I'm breaking my neck, bro. I'm trying to find her, no matter like trying to know where she is. Like at this point, like I'm trying to build up the courage to get her number, get some anything, like some Instagram information, something, cause like I was still shy, bro. Starting the conversation alone was like a kick in the butt, bro. Like starting the conversation alone, like I had to force myself to do that. So now to continue to get like information or something, bro, that was like the hardest thing in the world at that time. When I tell you I could not do it, bro, I folded, bro. I folded, bro. I folded. I could not get anything. I didn't get no number. I didn't get no social media. I didn't get no nothing, bro. I folded, bro. And then it was the worst part. As I folded, I saw her walk off to her plane, bro. That, bro, so serious. I saw her walk off to her plane. I'm literally standing and I'm watching her with her luggage as she walks away. And all I can think in my head is just like to stretch out. Just call her, bro. Ask for something, but and I couldn't do it. I was so scared. I was so pussy. I was so scared. I was so scared to do it, bro. And I saw her just walk away, and I was walking in the other direction, bro. And guess what? She went to Texas, and I never saw her again. But that's like the saddest crush story that I have yet, bro. I folded, bro. I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm so bold right now, because it's like, bro, I can't be folding no more, bro. But that was like one of the saddest things ever. Alright, so that was story number one. So second story. Alright. So after that, you feel me? Another holiday that I spent while I was in Nigeria. My dad had sent me to one of his closest friends' house. They go to this church called Watchmen Church. So I was in the wedding with my dad's close friend. The first few times that I went to church with Pastor Charles, I was in the adult section. Like, cause you know what I'm saying, I first got here, bro, I'm not finna just walk away with people I don't know, bro. So I stayed close to home. Like, I was not going nowhere. But then sometimes when my sister would come, or some other people like his son would show up, you feel me? Hold on, I got it, bro. Hey, what you call it? So sometimes his kids will go to the kids section, so like that gave me a little push, like, you know what I'm saying? I should go, you know what I'm saying, go find out what's good with the kids section. So I pop up to the kids section, and you know, it's pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? They sell, you know what I'm saying, snacks to the kids and drinks and whatnot. And thank God, bro, because the times I was in the adult section, they didn't do none of that. Bro, I used to be thirsty in that, bro. My mouth used to be dry. I'm talking dry, bro. And I used to be hungry, bro, because I don't remember, but I don't remember eating before we left to go to church. It was more like we would eat when we get back. So I would still be like, my stomach growling, bro. Because by this time, bro, you have to understand, I went as a big dude, but after going through that boarding school, by this time I was a stick, bro. Hold up. While I'm editing this, I'm going to drop a picture of me and my sister in here, how I looked after being like, imagine a big kid and imagine this picture. Hold up, I'm gonna glare at my sister's face because she's probably gonna kill me if she sees this picture. Bro, look how skinny I am, bro. Imagine this kid waking up in the morning, going to church for hours, and he is not eating, bro. He is not eating. Like, he's not eating until after service. But I'm hungry. Look at me. I'm hungry. Bro, I need food. I need something in my system. Why are you not eating? Bro, for real. Like, for real, bro. I was hungry. So when I got there to the back of where the kids would stay and they were selling snacks, you best believe I had my money on me every Sunday. Oh my goodness. Every Sunday morning, you best believe I had my little change on me. So I was buying snacks, bro. I was hungry. So by the end of that, so like, you know what I'm saying, I'm back there, you know what I'm saying, eating my snacks, you feel me? I was just chilling. And while I'm chilling there, you feel me? Once again, it's bad because it's at church. Like, I was trying to be focused so bad. Like, but it was like at the end of church when the service ended. We all walking out, and I look to the side. Who's you? Like, where you come from? Like, what's up? But I was like, it's church. Like, it's church. You can't do none of that in church, bro. Like, but I wasn't doing any of that. Period. Let's get that. Let's get that out straight. I wasn't doing none of that. Period, bro. I was on my holy stuff. You feel me? So I wasn't doing none of that. Period. But like, the devil can come and tempt you here and there. You feel me? The devil can bring his temptation as much as he needs to. Me at the time, bro, I was just like, bro, end it. I want to get married. At that time, I like, even till now, I still believe like you marry one person only. And they was teaching me you can't have no girlfriends, you can't have no nothing. You can only have your wife. Like, that's what they were teaching me. So I was like, bro, if that's the case, bro, wife her up right now. Like, I want a ring, bro. Give her my ring. Give it to her, bro. I'm done. Like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooling. Because of what they were teaching me, bro, I'm trying to tell you, my mind was so set on her alone. But when I tell you, for the rest of like the 3 years that I was there, she's the only female I looked at. I'm talking about any other female in my face, any other female that comes to me, I don't care. I do not care. I'm not paying attention to you. I don't want nothing from you. That's how bad this crush began. This one time I built the courage and I talked to her, bro. Like, I talked to her. It was like some normal conversation. I got her name. I introduced myself. When we used to talk, bro, she hit me with a smile. At that age, as a kid, bro, that was the highlight of my night. Why I say night is because I used to only go Sunday mornings. But not just because of her, because I wanted to go, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to praise the Lord more too. But it was a bonus that if I started going to church on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would also be able to see her to Tuesday and Thursday services and make a little conversation, be able to get my glance in for the holidays. Nothing wrong with a little holiday sweetness. Nothing wrong with a little holiday candy, you feel me? We like Christmas, don't we? Christmas has holidays. Christmas comes with candy. Can't judge me for my little holiday candy, you feel me? So I started coming to the services more, and she used to hit me with that smile, bro. It took me out, bro. Them smiles that hit me like a bullet, bro. They sold me, bro. They sold me, bro. This went on for like a year or two. It comes down to the point where I was in school, right? So this is like my 8th grade. And they have this thing in my boarding school where it was like the last semester of your 8th grade, you stay in the school for the holidays. It was this transition into being into like high school. And I wasn't gonna spend high school there, so I knew being there, I was never gonna see her again. So while I was there at that church, I met a couple of people that went to my boarding school. You feel me? Like, I saw them in boarding school and I saw them at church, and we came back to boarding school. I'm like, hey, aren't you from, you know what I'm saying, from the church, yada yada. And I was friends with them, and like I was older than some of them, so like I was like senior to them. So if y'all don't know about the whole seniority thing with Nigeria, if you older than somebody, they have to listen to whatever you say. So we had this little, like, you know what I'm saying, this little bond because I was older than them, so I could help protect them from people my age that was like bullying them and stuff like that. So when I had to stay back for that holiday, I called my little juniors to the side. I was like, slide real quick. You feel me, bro? I was the sappest dude, bro. Call me a simp. I don't care, bro. I was a kid. It's past that. We passed that. What happened, happened. It is what it is. I wrote a whole letter, front and back, but I never told her how I felt. The last holiday that I knew I was gonna spend there, I thought about it. I was like, bro, I should probably tell her the way I feel. But I was like, you know what? Screw that. Not happening. Not doing it. I'm going home. I folded again. So I was like, bro, this is the only chance I have, bro. Let me just write this letter. So I wrote a letter, front and back. I was sitting down in my little bunk bed, and I was writing out this letter, blue ink. I still remember, white sheet of paper. Her name started with a C. I can't remember the full-on name, but that's not the point. Tell her how I felt before, yada yada yada, why I didn't do nothing, yada yada yada, this is done the third, blah 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 blah. And I give it to my junior, and I'm just like, give this to her. Make sure you give this to her, and do not read it. Do not. And because I'm senior, you're not reading it, and you're giving it to her. Do I know if it got to her or not? No, I do not know if it got to her or not, because I got on the plane and I came right back to America and I never saw her again. I haven't even been back, bro. And I kept telling myself at that age, bro, I'm finna come back and find her. Bro, who am I finding? It's been like 6-7 years. She's gone. So moral of the story is, as a kid, my crushes don't work out. I fold. I'm a folder, and I'm not doing that again. So that is the end of this story time. Please, if you liked my story, hit the subscribe button, give a big like, comment down below. Tell me if you want the other story time on how it was living in Nigeria for 3 years, and I have a lot of stories to give, bruh. So like I said, if you enjoyed this story time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn the post notifications on so you can know every time that I post a new video. Hit that like button for me, bro, because I know, bro. Hit the like button for Heartbreak, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for the funny content, you feel me? And leave a comment on how you like this video, bro. I got more content on the way. This is coronavirus season, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna be dropping hella videos throughout this season. And don't forget to share this video with your friends, with your mama, your auntie, your grandpa, your grannies. Bro, even those with the virus, those who don't have the virus, those allergic from pollen, those who got pollen, I don't care, bro. Those selling hand sanitizers, even those selling bread and tissues, share this video with them, bro. Let's all have some funny content in order for us to watch while we at home, quarantined and all that. You know what I'm saying? And get me up to 300 subscribers by the end of this season. I have nothing else to say. Post notification button. Yeah!
Cardi your friend with a wood grain. Run shit up like a propane. Yeah, you know a nigga live better. Yeah, this Maybach drop it like a cheddar. Yeah, F&N 10, 3 shots. Yeah, boy died by these 3 letters.